Leo, to your 8th through the 14th reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Let's get through here, guys, and see what's going on. Hope you guys enjoyed the new intro. For those of you who usually watch, right? Was working on that all weekend, along with the second channel's intro as well. So gotta freshen it up, get ready for that fire horse to come in and bring in some new energy, especially during this full moon in Leo. Really want to use that creativity that I possess as well, since I'm Leo rising. So I hope you guys are also using that creativity wisely. Let's get in here and see what's going on within this situation. Best message coming out for the beautiful Virgo. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, you can find all the information in the description area. Let's get in here and see what's going on. You do have the Judgment card. Wow, beautiful Judgment coming out. That's that wake-up call. It's going to be needed over here. We'll see where we're going over here. We do have the Ace of Wands to the Hangman to the King of Pentacles. Wow. To the Seven of Pentacles. Wow. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay, guys. Wow, I see money, money, money all over this. I mean, your money energy is serious over here, and this transformative feeling. I also feel like you might be being very strategic about the situation with the Hangman over here. It's almost kind of like, well, you have this wake up that's going to lead to this beautiful stability with the King of Pentacles. So talk about like almost having a money tree over here with the Seven of Pentacles. It's like, okay, everything, you know what? Everything's moving around. Financial wake up call, a major decision, karmic turning point coming through. You know, that Ace of Wands right here, guys, underneath the King of Pentacles really feels like it's bringing the money in that's necessary. It's like bringing in new money, new opportunities, new ideas to make money. So, and I do like it underneath of this, this King of Pentacles, because this is where your long-term success is, stability and potential. So having that, you know, underneath that, I mean, it's literally saying, hey, look, you have this opportunity to become very stable right now. And then that Hangman has that patience while you are over here building. Look at this. While you're over here building this empire, building up, you know, what needs to be done. But I do feel like there's some kind of shift in perception that's going on too. And it even could be that, you know what, it could even be telling you you're going to need a shift in perspective. It's going to be like required of you to look deeper within the situation. I like that, because then it's saying you could do something like that. Look at it from a different point of view. Let's clarify on this situation. Give me a couple clarifying cards. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Focus. Hey. Okay. So, I mean, I like the Eight of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles, especially with that Seven of Pentacles. That's a lot of money, you know? But that's a lot of work and hard work that you're feeling. And you might even feel like there was some kind of financial lack or stress that now is turning around. You might be seeing those results. You're going to start seeing those results coming in. So this is definitely about the persistence through the pressure, through the hard work, slave to the grind feeling. Okay. Let's get a couple cards over here and see what's going on. Kind of the outcome over here of this money, and then we'll get over here to your regular reading. We'll do it over here, and let's see what's going on over there. Okay, guys, what do we have? Overall outcome is the Two of Swords to the Three, and then look, the Hangman again. You are going to have to change that perspective. You are going to feel, you know, like there's going to be, you know, some aligning to do, looking at it from a different point of view. Definitely. That's okay. So it's going to clarify again. So it's like, yeah, you're definitely going to have that Hangman feeling. I feel like that's like the overall I mean, that's like the overall card of the whole reading. It's like, yeah, I understand the judgment there, but boy, I'm telling you, it feels like if the judgment wasn't there, you'd definitely be in hangman mode. I just feel like this is just here because it's really saying this is what's healthy, this is what's waking you up to this situation. Really beautiful. But you do have the um, Three of Pentacles to the Two of Swords over here, which is talking about, yeah, hey, look, you have the collaboration. Let's just look at this for a second, right? You have the collaboration that leads to the financial gain, but I do feel like there's going to be a decision that has to be made with the Two of Swords. Okay. So definitely going to have that to improve. You're going to have to make that decision. And I think you know that though. And I think that's why you're in hangman mode now. And you're going to be hangman mode for a while. Okay. Because there's going to have to be something. Something has to turn. Something has to have a turnaround, a different perspective. Might even need a new job. Who knows, right? So I do feel, Virgo, that this is your financial turning point. Okay, that's coming in right now. I'm seeing a lot of this, and I know it's because that Chinese New Year is coming in, that old energy is going out, and this new beautiful energy of 2026 is finally arriving, right? It's finally coming in to show its self differently and to really start throwing people into areas where they need to be, right? So I do feel like the judgment is showing a money wake-up call, okay? Okay, but that hangman is literally saying no matter what, the patience is going to be needed for the results because no matter what, these results are coming in. It's just about what choice you're making. So no matter what, guys, don't stay stuck. There's no reason to stay stuck. Okay, you're just going to have to make the decision that changes your finances, and this financial change changes your future, obviously, right? So I would say, this karmic money reset is about what you choose now. Patience, partnerships, and persistence. It's all going to lead to this financial growth. Okay, so what you decide today is definitely going to work on tomorrow. Right, it's going to reset for tomorrow. Okay, so let's get in here, guys, and see what's going on in your regular reading. Give me a couple cards going on over here. Uh-oh, we got the Fool. Look at that. Already jumping out. He's like, you got the, you have the sun at your back. You don't have to worry about anything. You have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Wow. Walking away, or you had someone walking away. You know what? But it just feels like, if they wanted to walk away, it was almost like good riddance. It really feels like good riddance. Seven of Swords in reverse. Good riddance. You're not here anymore. I have the sun in the back. I don't have to worry about you anymore. So I do feel like, that was the good riddance. Yep. There's definitely that feeling, isn't there? The Star, yeah. They were like holding you back, and you know it. They were holding you back. They had some kind of discouragement going on. They made you feel a little insecure, or they brought up insecurities that don't need to be there. You don't need to be worrying about everything that they're doing, whether it's a friend, a loved one. I'm going to put it in the love department. But it also just feels like, hey, you know what? This is walking away from that deception. The Seven of Swords, I'm walking away from your deception, your dishonesty, and I'm stepping into a new chapter, something hot, something attainable, something that's worth my adventure and my time. Okay. With clarity, I have the self-respect that's going on over here. You might even have a new passionate love coming in with the Knight of Wands. For some of you, this hot, adventurous, could be a area. It feels like Aries. It could also be adventurous. It could be also a Sagittarius. Could be anybody. But I do feel like what's going on is you have these new beginnings. Okay. That you're saying, I'm not going to stand over here. Yeah. New beginnings don't come from holding on to who betrayed you. It comes by what? Walking away, right? Or they walked away. Hey, if they left, you're just like, good. Whew. Right? Hey, maybe you even feel like, you know what, they left and I don't have to go tell my truth now. I can just stay in my hidey hole over here as the hermit and just be in my own energy and stick to my own truth. Maybe they knew. Oh my gosh, you have the Eight of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. That's crazy. It's almost like they were disappointed. Maybe they knew they needed to walk away. Maybe they knew you were going to come to them. Look, man, life's too short. We don't need to be with people we don't rub well with, let's put it that way. If you're rubbing me wrong, then you gotta go. So whether or not you're leaving or they left, I do feel like for a lot of you, you're getting this new love in, or you're getting this new vibe about you, this new vitality. That's just like, hey, you know what? I'm going to go out and get my money. I'm just going to focus on my money now. And you know what? I don't care about that. Yeah, and I do feel like for some of you, that is exactly what it is. You're choosing freedom over confusion. You're just like, nah, I'm good. Starting fresh without your baggage, your crap. Hey, wait, I'm too busy working on money to be worrying about what you're doing. Oh, you want to leave? Bye. 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 That's okay because you just got me before I got you. Because that's exactly how it feels. It feels like for some of, and if you know you already did so, then that's fine. But I'm going to say for the majority of you, they walked away before you got to put the smack down. And why? Because of the Queen of Swords. It almost feels like you were getting ready to put that smack down after you got out of your hidey hole and thought about the situation. And they were like, well, maybe, right? But remember, it is just a general reading, so, you know, it's not a personal reading. So if you know that you did it, that is totally fine. Okay, guys, let's get in here and get your overall message. Daily message affirmation. Keeping it strong. Love your reading, guys. You guys are doing good. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that big old like button. Keeps those algorithms going strong. Let's see what we got here. Be aware that your thoughts and feelings are just as impactful as your actions. How is that possible that I just did the Libra Scorpio reading and they got the same exact card? So how is that possible? I mean, there's 1,000 cards here, it feels like, and you guys got the same exact card. Oh, wait, here's one that fell out that they didn't get. But I'm just saying, how is that possible? Know that truth is living force, whether you believe it or not. I guess they just wanted you to have the same, and I guess that's the big message for the day, is that beware that your thoughts and feelings are just as impactful as your action. Maybe I should just leave it out, right? Spirit's like, that's the message of the day right now. The message of the week. Okay, guys. You guys are beautiful, and until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.